our experiment 7, which is our identifying unknown solutions lab. So when you come to our homepage, there's a few things you can do. One, I would recommend going to our assignments section. And here you'll see all the upcoming assignments. There's quite a few that are related to Experiment 7, so I want to make them clear for you. First, you do have a pre-lab, so go ahead and take your pre-lab just like we've always done. Please be aware that today is April 6th. This afternoon, the materials will become available, and they're not due until April 19th at 11:30 p.m. Please, please, please be aware, however, that this is going to be a long experiment and there is a lot to do, so do not wait till the last minute to complete all these assignments. So here's your pre-lab quiz, and then you have Experiment 7 in a few parts. The first part is the instructions. I strongly encourage you to read the instructions first. It will tell you how to perform the online experiment, what pages in your lab manual you need to fill out, as well as which assigned unknown you will have due to your last name. And then there are 3 assignments that you will hand in. You'll upload them as PDFs, and I have in our examples, I'll show you how you can do that. So there's an introduction purpose. This will be like our pre-lab quizzes essentially, but basically you'll just type in a pre-lab and a purpose, or excuse me, a purpose and a background for me in this. And then you will be uploading to me pages 107 through 114. Once they're completed, and you'll also be handing in to me pages 207 through 216. So there is quite a bit of work here. I want to show you real quick what these look like. So when we go to our assignments, we'll go down to Identification Lab. First, real quick, so you can see what the instructions are. The instructions are on their own page that you can click on here. When you go here, you can either download these instructions, so you have them on a separate PDF, or you can read them straight off of this page. I would encourage you to download them. And if you go down for the procedure for unknown solutions, whatever the first letter of your last name is, that will determine which unknown set you use. So you'll have to download your unknown set to use on this page. And then lastly, at the bottom, it tells you what you will need for your report. If we go back to our assignments real quick, you will see that that was the instructions, and then an introduction and purpose will be very straightforward. Like I said, there's no time for this, like timed portion to this, but simply you'll follow the prompts to go through and write out each section. You'll type up a purpose for me, you'll type up some background information about the lab, and that'll be it. Now, for the lab report and the pairwise crosses, these are pages from your lab manual. So you're going to have to submit to me pages from your lab manual. So if you have a scanner, this is a really easy way to do it. Otherwise, if you're going to use your phone, please do not send me 30 different image files for each of these. That makes it very, very hard for me to grade. Here are some options for you in the instructions on some apps you can use on your phone to turn pictures into a PDF so that you can upload it as one consistent document. So if you have any questions with this, please let me know. You have 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks to do this experiment, so there's plenty of opportunities for you to ask questions and things like that. So please go ahead and get started on this, and if you have any questions, please let me know.